Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all know I had to come on. I saw this on Chris' channel, so I want to address it. We're not going to be on here long. All of you guys that are not here, you're probably going to watch the replay or just come on a little later, but we're not going to be on here really long. So I just want to address some of the things that was what Chris addressed on his video. So I just got a brief, short of it, of his video, so we can kind of go through it. So y'all, um, as you're coming in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Uh, don't forget to hit the like button, and we're gonna jump into it. We're gonna talk about this suit jacket, this infamous suit jacket that everybody obviously is harassing um, Chris about. So we're just gonna talk about that briefly, y'all. We're not gonna be on here long. Hey Wid, good to see you. Y'all know what to do. Like the video. Look, like up the video. Share it. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hope you guys had a great week. Um, Also, just to give you guys an update, my hairstylist, who is Jamaican, and her mother lost everything. The mother, she's going to get the mother this upcoming week. I think she's leaving out. I think on the 14th, and she's going to get uh, her mom and bring her back here to America, and then they're going to work out the plans and how they're going to, I guess, rebuild the house, and I'll let you guys know about that when that happens. So we're probably a while away from that now. So well, let's jump into this video because I'm not sure what's the big deal about this suit jacket that Boo claimed he purchased. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's add this up here. All right. So we're gonna get into it and see what's happening. Because I don't know why it's a big deal.
Supported the cause. Yeah, guys. So I've been getting a lot of messages, disrespectful messages, and each time I put up a video, there are people coming on saying that if we take off Boo jacket, I know Boo buy me jacket, and why me not talk about why Boo buy me jacket. And many people been saying if leave the everything alone because my sister reply and everything like that. But some things personal when I have nothing to do with my sister like this now. Where Boo I try drag me here and there and I voice note people, I call people, I tell them oh him buy me jacket for my grandmother funeral and I show a picture of my grandmother funeral and say the jacket, the suit I have at the funeral, him buy me it. You understand? So I'm going to jump into a story there to tell you how I come by a jacket suit what him know about and the suit me wear at my grandmother funeral.
So y'all, obviously Chris is saying that every time he gets on a video or every time he comes live with something, or anytime he makes a video, under the comments, people are asking him, "Tell me where's Boo jacket?" First of all, that is just so ignorant. I mean, the level of intelligence, the level of the intelligence of the people that support Boo is like I can't comprehend it. Why a suit jacket, something that's material, something that's major. So his point is that he wanted to address it because every time he posts a video or he comes live, they ask him about this jacket. So that's why he's addressing it now. Guys, before I hit play, y'all go ahead and like the video and share it for me. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. And let us know that you subscribe.
Here we go on. Boo come to Jamaica and Boo married my sister, where everybody know about. When Boo got married my sister, Boo did not have a best man. You understand what I mean? Told this man go on and tell people a lie. Cause see there, none of them friend them couldn't be in best man and me.
Now, y'all, listen. When I heard when Chris said that he was Boo's best man, I said Boo got to be diabolical because you gonna come out and talk about that boy like a dog, his mother, mistreat his sister. You done been here about 7 decades. And you mean to tell me you have zero friends to stand up beside you as a best man? And during that time, it was almost 7 decades because you were 67. So you mean to tell me out of your entire life, there was not one person that could stand beside you as your best man? And it was Alicia's brother that stood in the gap for you. Well, isn't that something, y'all? Y'all, he didn't tell that. Now you tell me he owes Chris owes him an apology. No, he owes Chris an apology because that is just downright disrespectful.
Was the Boo best man? Me was the best man for Boo. If nobody don't know, you know now. You know normally in a wedding thing and them thing there, some of the time the groom would provide film crew with the suit them and the thing that them go wear. The bride pick out where the bridesmaid them go wear stuff like that. In my case, my jacket suit, this when I me go for buy my jacket suit, you know who give me that money there? My sister. Me don't know if him give my sister money or how it go, or my
And let me comment on that. Even when I had my wedding, I purchased, I think my father and my mother's stuff. So that is nothing unusual for his sister to give him money to purchase the jacket. His thing is, I don't know whether Boo gave her the money so I can get the jacket, but he got it from his sister, so he didn't ask any details. But how in the world you 67 years old and you ain't got nobody to stand as your best man, and the girl's and the girl brother had to stand for you, and then you out here dogging him out, y'all. This goes along with what I'm saying to you about. Hey, Coy, welcome. See, yeah, I know they're live. Chris and Kim and Chris is live doing the donations for Jamaica. But now, how in the world you 67 and you don't have one person to stand for you? I'm telling y'all. Let me say something to y'all. When y'all see people have zero friends, you done been in this world for over some years, and you mean to tell me you don't have one friend? Well, I know he doesn't have one friend because anytime you ask the guy that want to sleep with your estranged wife, tell me we should hang out sometime. Really? Now he out here talking all this junk, and this boy here was his best man in his wedding because he didn't have anybody to stand up for him, to stand beside him. Now, isn't that something? Okay.
sister give me the money to go buy the suit. You understand what I mean? But they look for the suit and say, how much the suit cost? And just give me money. I'm gonna go buy the suit. You understand what I mean? So I don't know if I even give the money or how that money they come by, but that not nothing to do with me. If you give somebody $1 million and that person come and give me 500,000 out, like you can't come back and tell me say, oh you want your 500,000 because the person come $1 million from you. I don't mean take it. You understand what I mean? So I know why you come around and tell people, oh, you buy suit, you buy this, you buy that. You know where you come from. Like, cause you try, bring me down and you try to disgrace Chris
Correct.
TVJA. You can't disgrace Chris TVJA. Cause me was the best man in your wedding. Me save you. Me save you, take shame out of your eye. You understand? When time me end up be your best man, me I wonder how. Me I wonder how people look upon this, people look upon this, how you know, me I wonder how me become your best man at your wedding. And that means long and I wonder, you know. And I think I did a pretty good job. You understand what I mean?
No, Chris, you did do a good job. I totally agree, Lauren. And that's what I'm alluding to. You mean to tell me you can establish any friendship all these years you've been here on Earth? And part of that, but see what I'm saying to you all, that speaks to his three divorces, or how many divorces he had allegedly. You see what I'm saying? That behavior speaks to that. It's all the same thing. It says something about him as a person when it comes to relationships, platonic relationships or romantic relationships. You see how he's operating in all of them the same way. You see what I'm saying? Nobody can stand up for you when you about to get married. and the girl brother had to stand as your best man, and then you gonna be out here talking about him like a dog, and his mama and his sister. But now I wonder why the Booieshas ain't talking about that. I mean, he had to make a video addressing this because they would harass him every time he would drop a video or come live about give Boo his jacket back. Really? No. What he should have done was buy the whole entire suit if he didn't. And then that's the suit that he wore. I think he said to his grandmother's funeral.
So, your brother come go like you want. Them tell us all them thing that people never even did know. All if I think people never know, you know. As me say, me not say certain thing. Even my sister pan.
Yeah, I want to come and address that because this goes along with. Let me pull this down, and I want to do that piece of it because it goes to what I've been saying all before concerning him, that he lacks the intellectual and emotional maturity to be in relationships, not only just romantically, like I said a few minutes ago, but also in a platonic way. You don't have no male friends, right? Y'all, these are things. Listen, it may seem small, but it is something for you to pay attention to. If you a male watching this and you start dating a girl and she has zero friends, none, you might want to think about that. Because see, the thing is that when you have friendships, right, it shows that you are capable, right, of cultivating relationships with the same. That's what it shows. But he didn't have any. And so when I heard Chris say that, I was like, oh no, the B Nation got to talk about this because this is about ridiculous. So when you got married, you didn't have a best man. This guy, this the girl's sister helped you out and stood as your best man. And then after he's done that, y'all talking about she ungrateful. No, you ungrateful. And the Booiesha's ungrateful. That's what they need to be talking about. And then you gonna scandalize the family, y'all. This is y'all. Listen to me. When I heard Chris say that, I said, "You got to be kidding me! You got to be kidding me!" That he was that man's best man in the wedding. I mean, this is diabolical. Who does that? No, he should be thanking Chris. But now you want to talk about the suit. Some of the suit that he had, the suit, you bought the suit. Yeah, but you didn't have a best man. And because of the love of his sister, he stood as your best man in the wedding. So you won't, pretty much like Chris said, he saved his butt. Now, y'all, I'm telling you, the more that comes out about Boo, and I'm talking about what comes out and how he navigate relationships, and even some of the things that Kim said, and how he talked about his family, which I already told y'all that is very common between husband and wife. That is nothing malicious. That is nothing that's no big deal. That's just the way that it is. Exactly. Because let me tell you one thing. If he's doing his, y'all, let me say something to y'all. And I think this was the first wife and how he got over here. My understanding. He had to. He has a misdemeanor for that, and he used a weapon. Okay, that's one thing, right? Now Kim talking about how the things that talk about the things that he did, like took the keys and she walked into the store and he passed right by her and act like he didn't even see her and wasn't even moved. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. If you crying and the man that you love is not moved and he can go to sleep while you crying, get rid of him. If you dating, get rid of him because you don't want somebody that can have that type of cold heart towards you. I think what Boo has done to this family has been a disgrace, and I think what it shows is how cold and callous he really is when it comes to relationships. That's what I think. Because the more come out between Chris and Kim, it's just confirming everything that I thought, what I could see just from him. He was not used. He's just emotionally immature, and he just does not have the skill set to be in a relationship with Kim. Listen to y'all, if it wasn't Kim, it would have been somebody else. This is not isolated to Kim. He mishandled all of his wives. That's why he's divorced. That's just the way that it is. So y'all, I want to come on and at least talk to y'all about that, because when I heard that, I was like, this is crazy. It gets worse. And I went to one of the other channels, y'all. What's his name, Rumram. Listen, I can even listen through the entire video, because the level of emotional maturity or intellect that guy has is almost like, what are you even saying? Y'all, it doesn't even make common sense in what he's saying. And it's just like Wit said, if y'all didn't see her, I put her comment up. These people like to omit information, all of it. They disregard everything Kim said and then just picking out stuff uh, to discredit her. Correct. I mean, it is it. I've never seen it. I don't think I fully. Y'all. I hate to say. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the MAGA people. The folks that voted for Trump. And like, if you have a conversation with them, it's almost like having a conversation with a rock. It's almost like they are so. They thought. Let me tell you. This is what I'm saying. They thought the Affordable Care Act was different than Obamacare. They didn't know it was the same thing. So they tell me, get rid of it, get rid of it. Now half of them, the premium's about to go over, or may not have any insurance at all. That's what I'm talking about. Because I went over to listen, I said there is something not quite. There is something that's not computing correctly. Kim dodged a bullet. I know she was hurt. I know she was disappointed. I know she didn't want to be mistreated that way. But baby, the best thing she did was allow that divorce to go through and move on with her life. That's just a fact. Y'all, women and men. Hey, Angela, women and men. If you get in a relationship with someone and they have zero friends, listen to me now. That's a problem. Because that says they cannot cultivate just a basic relationship. And it's just like she said, she don't even look. No, I think Kim said he don't even look upon his grandchildren or grandkids or whatever when he goes to Jamaica. Anybody shocked about that? Because of his pattern. You don't have male friends to stand for you as the best man. You've been divorced allegedly 3 or 4 times, and you don't go even engage with your grandkids. And everybody trying to convince us that Kim used him. Okay, all right, okay then. If you all cannot see that this guy, no matter who, it just happened to be Kim. It would have been anybody. He is Angela. It would have been any woman that that connected themselves with Boo would have ended up in this situation like him. It wouldn't have been. Y'all thought it would have been. It wouldn't have been any different. The difference could be if it was not on YouTube, right? We wouldn't have known anything about it. But because Kim is on YouTube, right? We know. Correct. right? So w- y'all think it's limited. Like I said to her, it's not. I told y'all very few things happen in isolation. So y'all, I of course I had to bring that to y'all because I thought this was very interesting. Because when I saw him come out, I was like, okay, I thought Alicia addressed everything. Why is Chris coming out? Chris coming out now. And then when I heard what he said, listen, they are harassing a grown man about a jacket that Boo said he paid for. This is the level of maturity that the people that's supporting Boo. Tell him to give Boo his jacket back. Y'all, really, really. See, Coy, y'all, listen to me. I know age gap relationships are legal, and I know that there are some age gap relationships that work. That's okay. That they work, okay, because of the two people. But y'all, I'm like Coy. Just because it's legal, okay? Just because it's legal doesn't mean that you should do it. I'm not saying that there's not exceptions to the rule because there's a few other couples that I watch that are age gap relationship and they get along really well. And I think they could be maybe like 20 plus years and they get along really well. But the guy is really emotionally mature. I'm just saying that I think for the most part how I feel about this is that um, anything over 20 plus years you need to leave alone. Although there are some exceptions, y'all. And even 20 is pushing it. But I agree. He was 30, so almost 40 years old, while his wife was a newborn baby when he was that age. No, that's just a fact. But see, they wanna overlook that kind of stuff, and that's why I said to y'all that Boo had his own motives for marrying a child. I think Kim was pure, and I think when I mean pure, I think it was innocence. I think it was a level of a pureness there that she didn't fully understand what she was walking into. She couldn't have, because I know when he first started behaving like that, I know she was just stunned. Right. He act like I just want to see, I just want to see the money that's in the account, no problem. Then when things start going crazy, then he go take half of everything out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Boo had his own motives in why he married that young girl. See, I'm just telling y'all. Yeah, they want to. Boo had his own motives, and it's showing now. And y'all, has he come out with a video yet after Kim or no? I know the other one, Rum Ram coming out because you know why he's coming out. Rum Ram, whatever his name is, you know why he's coming out because he's embarrassed at the mere fact that everybody know now that he was in Kim's DMs and that technically he wanted to get into her panties while she was estranged to Boo, but yet Boo want to be friends with him. Whew. Y'all, he hasn't come out with another video yet, right? I don't think he has. He shouldn't. And oh yeah, yeah. And this is what this Rum Ram guy said to me. He had talking about she said she paid for vacations, but he got receipts. Tell me why is he that much into that situation like that? I mean, really, now he picking out things. No, listen to the whole entire thing what Kim is saying, so you can get a fully understand, so you can get the bigger picture. I do not understand why are these people going on and on still after she has come out and cleared up a lot of things, which we already knew over here in B Nation, that what she said, we already knew. She just came and confirmed everything we were already saying. He is obsessed with Kim because I heard Rodney say, Rodney, y'all TV lifestyle. I know I jacked, Rodney. I'm sorry if I jacked up your whole TV, your number, your YouTube name. But Rodney said that when Kim made the announcement that she was pregnant, right, y'all? I'm switching up just a little bit. When she made the announcement she was pregnant, tell me he was driving and he had to pull on the side of the road. What? Over somebody you don't know that you're not in a relationship with? Why was it? Why did it touch you that way? So you had to pull over the side of the road. You know why? Because Kim was ignoring his DMs, and that was a rejection for him. And so that's why he's after her. That's all. That's all that is, y'all. That's all that is. It's 23 of you guys on here. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and share the video. But guys, I want to come on and share that because I thought that was very interesting. They harassing the boy about the jacket and didn't even know that the boy was the best man for the guy's wedding, and his sister gave him the money to pay for the suit. That is nothing big because I've done it. I paid, like I said, I paid for my parents' stuff. So that's normal. I just no, Angela, I agree with this, but I think it's rejection, right? He didn't handle the rejection well. That's what I think. Correct. Rodney Rodney was talking about that too, and how he was trying to get, she was trying to work hard to get y'all a house, in her name, so I guess to get a mortgage. When I tell you, I'm so glad that thing fell through. Ooh, because Kim would have been in a mess if she would have had a mortgage in her name. Correct. And didn't Kim say, she paid for the Mastercard? No, not the Mastercard, the American Express. That he left that, and so she paid it. So all this thing about, I mean, this resentment about you taking care of your wife because you pay the bills is just nonsense. It's ridiculous. So they can talk all they wanna, but I think what if when Kim came out, uh, I think it has left Boo speechless, and now he knows that everybody knows the deal, right? That he was not telling the whole story. But B Nation, we smart over here, okay? We already knew that, all right? Let them know, B Nation. We already knew he wasn't being honest. So, y'all, I just want to come on and talk about that just a little bit. I'm not gonna keep y'all on long. See, y'all, we doing good. It's almost 7:30. We started at 7, and look, we're done. Bang! Look how cool that is, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to lay down, y'all, because I'm a little tired myself, and get myself prepared for worship tomorrow. But y'all have a great night. Thank you. Y'all know I love B Nation. I love it when y'all come on and we talk, and we talk about. I think he's planning what to come out and say. I agree with. I agree. I agree with. I do. I think he's gonna stay quiet. No, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's gonna try to come out and do some more damage. But he better be careful before Kim say way more. Okay, and I'm sure the sisters aren't got on him anyway because some of the stuff that Kim did say. I think Kim said he said that they were kind of they were conning people or jiving or something like that. So he needs to be careful. Okay, he needs to be very careful. But I agree with you. With I think he's going to come back out with with his foolishness. Okay, y'all have a so y'all. I'm going to end for real this time. Y'all have a great night. I will see you all next week, either Friday or Thursday. I mean Friday or Saturday, and we'll talk some more. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.